Well, real excitement here. The signing has been completed and we're about to see his debut. Will he hit the ground running? Hello and welcome. This is the scene here at Molineux. I'm Derek Ray and delighted to have Stuart Robson sharing commentary duties with me. And there are few more enjoyable days on the football calendar than opening day in the Premier League. It's Wolverhampton Wanderers and they face Northampton Town.
Well, the atmosphere is incredible inside the stadium, Derek. There's a real sense of optimism amongst the fans about the new season and what it might bring. It's been a long wait, but hopefully we get a great game to kick their campaigns off.
The initial 11 for Wolves.
Well, they're playing with a 5-2-3, as we can see it here. But I think at times we'll see one of the centre-backs stepping forward into midfield, just to make sure they don't get outnumbered in that central area.
Thank you for attending today's game at the Molineux Stadium. Enjoy the match.
And the contest begins. Well, this could pose problems for the defenders. Still could be dangerous. And the keeper put to the test, but he comes through it.
Well, he's so sharp, isn't he? Great first save and then the recovery.
Verratti. Edwards. It's opening up for them. Excellent assessment of the situation at the back. Well, the fans have been wondering how this might go. It is his debut game. Stuart, what should we be looking for from him today?
Well, it seems like a good signing to me. They've had some problems at the back in recent years, so I think they just want someone they can depend on, week in, week out. He reads the game well, though, and certainly can handle himself, so I expect him to fit in well here.
And far from the ideal cross. Keeper's ball all the way. Clean challenge. Good thing from his point of view. Verratti. Vlasic. Good vision. Can he get onto this? Oh, marvellous defending to deny him. And slipped through beautifully. Can he take advantage? And he's kept it out, fully stretched, somehow reaching it. Now sending it in and clearing it away. Options in the centre, still not clear. And in the end, no damage done. Oh, he's given the ball away. Promising attack, this. Can he give them the advantage? Well, there is the opening goal. The pressure finally telling, and they get their due reward.
Well, here's the replay, and it's a really good bit of play. Watch how he turns his marker and then has the composure to finish. That's a top-class goal.
Well, the ball is moving once more. How important will that opening goal prove to be? And he's clear as lines. Corner then to Wolves, and a goal here would really change the complexion of this match. And he dealt with that ball played in rather well. Verratti. Beautifully disguised ball. It looks promising. Did well to win the ball back. Could be threatening. Could cross it in here. Well read to put an end to that attack. And the counter looks on here. Options available. Lovely ball over the top. Well, he read that brilliantly at the back. Good work to win it back high up the pitch. Has a go. The keeper diving magnificently to make sure he got there.
Well, just listen to the fans. They know this is a big chance here.
Can someone get on the end of this? Straight forward for the keeper. Might be able to get in behind the defence. And whipped into the box. Well, not the best clearance. He can't hold on to it. Well, threat averted.
Well, that save just about keeps them in this, but they have to pose more of a threat at the other end.
This might be the perfect counter-attacking opportunity. In behind for him to chase. And he's got to clear his lines. Threat over for now, it seems. And 1 minute of stoppage time has been added on. Edwards. Gives it a go. Able to get a body in the way. That is that for the first half here. And the contest begins. The teams are ready to have a go at each other again as the second half commences. Lang. Oh, that's a pass of high quality. Verratti. This could square the game. Foiling his opponent completely. Well, Leicester fans have been wondering, would the deal go through? It is now official. They've got their man, Stuart.
Well, at £30 million or thereabouts, he represents good value for money. He's got a lot of skill, and I think he'll add quality to their squad. There's no doubt about that.
Well, nicely cut out. Well, that is how to play advantage. And will be a bit annoyed to have lost the ball. Well, doesn't get away with it. Free kick given. Good officiating, waiting for the play to stop and now going back to caution him. So 2 substitutes to come on in one go. And not cleared away properly. Danger averted for now. Costa. Potential danger here. And crossed in the direction of the back post. He's gone and found the net! Brilliant piece of finishing! Magnificent goal!
Well, here's the replay, and it's a really inviting ball played into the box, begging players to attack it, and he does well to read the flight of the ball, to be fair. Almost just cushions it beyond the goalkeeper, and that seemed to catch him off guard. A really good, controlled finish.
Well, they have elected to go to the bench at this stage of the game. Well, a second goal for them here. And into the last 30 minutes now. In the right place to cut out the pass. And they need to get tighter. Takes aim! Oh, terrific piece of goalkeeping. And over it comes. Ideal for the goalkeeper, for any keeper. This might be the perfect counter-attacking opportunity.
Will the owner of the silver hatchback with the license...
Well, this is the home of live football, EA TV, and we have more action coming up from the Premier League for you. It's Wolverhampton Wanderers facing Manchester United. Real chance, and he's outdone himself. Wonderful save there. Rossi.
Well, as you can see, the visitors have had most of the ball, and as a result have dominated the game. Some of their passing movements have been a joy to watch, and I don't think anything's going to change that.
Well, a classic example of how to intercept. Effective pressure to regain possession. Moving into the advanced position. And it goes! Well, it's one goal after another. A highly impressive performance.
Well, as you can see, the weight of the through ball is key to this goal. And then through on goal, you never really had any doubt that he wouldn't slot that away. It's a cool finish.
Well, they've decided to make a change. It's a massive lead, and it's very hard to imagine them losing it now. Well, we're inside the final 15 minutes. And attempting the through ball. And really tried to blast that one past the keeper, but his radar was a bit off. Well, make sure you join us for more Premier League action coming your way. It's Northampton Town facing West Ham United.
That should be a tasty encounter. Plenty of quality in those two sides. Certainly one to enjoy.
In behind for him to chase. Oh, wonderful save!
Well, he reacts so quickly there. That's a great save.
Playing it in. Well cleared away. Well, no luck keeping possession. Oh, he looks threatening. Well, he really read that brilliantly. Good technique displayed. And he's clear as lines. Great opportunity. Pivotal moment defensively. Now can they counter clinically? Good strength to keep the ball. Giving it a try. And the keeper flings himself at the ball. Who can they pick out? Oh, really good header. Really fine goalkeeping. Gives it a go. And there it is, a goal. But will it be purely a consolation at this stage of the proceedings? They haven't been at their best.
Well, here's the replay, and just look at that power. That's almost unstoppable. That's a great strike.
Well, the action continues, and no shortage of goals. 3-1 as things stand. And that is that. The referee blows his whistle for full time, and it's a victory for the visitors.
Yes, Derek, that's exactly the start you want. Yes, one or two players looked a little bit tired towards the end of the game, but that's to be expected. Overall, I think it's a really good display.
Well, we're highlighting him for a reason, Stuart. He's put in a really authoritative performance here.
Well, it's a good performance. He worked hard, played well and scored a goal. And his team won. What more could you ask for?